Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create responsive navigation bar with icons, bars that look like this one. Okay, we'll be creating something that looks like this. We have a responsive bar, a bar that when you reduce or resize it, automatically it changes the position of the icons. Okay, so we're going to use the CSS library. We'll call the library to get these icons, and using our editor we'll see how we can design this using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, so to begin, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to delete this, and then we'll bring up our we'll bring up our editor. The editor is up, so we'll commence with our coding. Okay, so first I'm going to our document type, declare our document type because it's HTML. Okay, before we proceed, I can now go ahead and save this. Save as. So I'm going to call this, I'll say navbar.htm. Saving it on the desktop. Click on save. Bring in our HTML tag. Next, I'm going to define our meta type. Meta name equal viewport, content is equal width, device width, initial scale is 1. Okay, so next we're going to call in our fonts library, the CSS font library, to enable us carry out this design perfectly. To do that, I'm going to say link also style sheet. And defining the location, cloudflare.com. Okay, the library. .7.0/CSS/font awesome.min.css. Okay, successfully we have called in the font library. So next we're going to begin our styling, CSS styling. So I'm going to say style. Okay, first I'm going to style the body of our HTML content. I'm going to say body font family, using Arial and Calibra. Okay, so next we are going to style the navigation bar proper. And to do that, we're going to create a class. We call it Navbar. Okay, so I'll define the width 100%, background color, of course I'm going to use this, not completely dark but the dark. Okay, and overflow, I'll leave it at auto. Okay, we are done with this. So next we are going to style the link on the bar, the navigation bar. So we're styling the link. I'm going to also create a class for it, call it Navbar. Okay, Navbar. I'm going to do this. So styling the link, I will float to the left. Padding, it's going to be 12 pixels. The font color is going to be white. Text decoration, none. Okay, and font size 17 pixels. Okay, now we've styled the links. Next we're going to style the hover element of the bar of the links proper, and to do that we're also going to create a class, call it Navbar, the link, then the effect, hover effect. I'm going to do this, and for this I'm only going to give it a background color. I'm going to give it a completely dark color. Okay, and next we are also going to clearly state the active mode of the link. Okay, we'll define the background color for it, for active link, and to do that we'll say .active background color. I'm going to give it brown. Okay, so next we are going to also define the responsive effect of this navigation bar. Okay, giving it a defined width. So once the browser width is less than the defined width, automatically it will display the links in a vertical position. Okay, and so for us to do that, we simply say at media screen, and I'm bringing a bracket. I'll say max width. So the maximum width before this is declared, or before the responsiveness takes effect, is 600 pixels. Okay, so what happens if it is less than 600 pixels? I'm going to call this .navigation bar link float none display block. Okay, so with this we are done styling. So next we are going to create the content of our design, HTML content. And to do that, we'll start off by declaring the body tag. The first content here, I'm going to do this, create a responsive navigation bar with icons. Okay, that is going to be our content. So next we're going to define the links proper, calling the icons. And to do that, we're going to have our div tag declared. So I'm going to say div class navbar. Okay, we're calling this class. Next, we're going to bring in the links. Start with the first. I'll say a. Okay, class is the active mode. We are not directing this to any page, so we do this. Okay, and I'm going to close this, and in between this, I'm also going to do this. Open up this, and I'll say I class. So I'm calling out the icon for the home link. Okay, you see FA home. Okay, and we've closed this. So we're going to also do the same for other links. So I'm going to quickly do this. Okay, so I'm calling the next icon. Okay, I'll say class is equal to. So I'm going to do this. I can just copy this from here. Copy this, paste it in here, and now I'm going to change this. The icon I'm calling is the user icon. Okay, I'm calling the user icon. I'm going to close this here. Of course, this is going to be the login itself, the login link. So I'm going to type login, and we have this. This is fine. So to create other links, I'll simply copy this, paste it here, and I'll make changes. Okay, so I'm going to change this, the icon I'm calling is the envelope. Okay, and I'm going to call this message link. Okay, I'm going to paste for the next icon and link as well. So I'm going to the name of the icon from the library is trash. I'm going to call the test link delete. Okay, and for the last link and icon, I'm going to call this the refresh icon, and I'm going to call this refresh. Okay, So we are done creating our links and also the icon, calling them here respectively for each link. Okay, we are done. We've closed our container here. The div tag, body is closed, HTML is closed. So I'm going to quickly go through this and save. We ensure that we have our syntax right. Okay, and go ahead and save. So we'll go to the desktop. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, but we can see that the home text is missing here. To fix this, we'll simply go back to our editor. Okay, supposed to have it here. So I'm going to say home. I'll save this. We'll go back to our browser and refresh. Okay, now we have it here. Okay, now so to see the effect, the responsive effect of this design, we'll minimize this and we can see that the links are now arranged vertically, and once we increase and continue to increase, it goes back. Okay, once we reduce and it's less than 600, the links fall back here. So guys, this is how you can design or create a responsive navigation bar using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. And I hope this is clear. See you guys in my next video. Bye.